Hello, I'm Kitty and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my finds from the ASOS Sample Sale. Let's get into it.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Okay, so I'm not usually one for fast fashion. I hate that word, to be honest, because I would never go on Boohoo or Misguided or any of those websites or Shein or anything. But to be realistic, ASOS is one of those websites too. It all comes into the same category. To be honest, I think fashion in general, like high-end designer stuff, can just be just as bad almost. It's complicated and I try to be ethical and sustainable in my choices where possible, and I advocate as much as possible for sustainability. However, I am just a human and I'm a fashion stylist and I work in the fashion industry. Now, here's my one thing I have to say about this. This was a sample sale that ASOS did. Things were like from £5, which is very cheap, obviously. Now the thing is, this is kind of a sustainable way of shopping these brands because, now hear me out, sustainable is a very convoluted word. In my opinion, it is not black and white. However, if these clothes did not go into a sample sale, they would go into landfill. So buying in these sample sales is a way of stopping that from happening. However, usually I wouldn't support those kind of brands, and I thrift so much of my clothes. Literally, like, okay, not this one, I was given this by the brand, but a lot of my merch is thrifted. I go on eBay. I started buying sneakers years and years ago through eBay. I use Depop. I physically go to thrift stores. I go to charity shops a lot. But yeah, I also shop from brands. I do, but when I do, I try to go to more sustainable options if possible, or like independent brands, things like that. However, sometimes I'm a human and sometimes I shop on these sites. The thing is that there are so many people that just consume from Shein, from Primark, from Boohoo, from Misguided constantly and all the time. But if you're someone like me that tries to do better, people will shoot you down when you're not perfect. And I don't care about that. I'm not here to promote being perfect. That is not sustainable. That is not realistic. And that is not who I am. So I got these two items in the sample sale, both from the men's side of the sample sale. And one of my friends who works in like shopping pages for fashion, if that makes sense, she does like a shopping page for a website online, has to constantly look through these things, and she found the sample sale and was like, oh my god guys, you need to go and check it out. I've been looking for a black bomber that was kind of like simple, really simple, maybe like a pleather, you know, PU leather vibes. And also I love gilets, absolutely love them, and I don't have a green one, which is really mad. It's just like a khaki green one. So that's what I got. They're extremely cheap. I'll put the prices up on the screen so you guys can see. Now, here's the thing, I didn't go on and buy loads of things. I didn't. And that's what a lot of people do with brands like ASOS. They just buy loads of stuff and then they send it back. I try to never do that. Apart from as a fashion stylist, sometimes in my job I have to buy things, and then if they're not used, I will return them. A lot of people return things that have been used as fashion stylists. I refuse to do that. I simply will not do that. Same as Amazon. If we've got stuff from there, people have told me in the past, well, you can just return stuff even if it's broken, they'll accept it. I will not do that. So I have a level to me, you know? I'm not perfect, but there are levels and boundaries that I have. So let me show you what these look like on. Okay, so here is the jacket. I really like it. It has this kind of like faux leather vibe to it. As you can see, it's cropped. I've been after a cropped bomber, black bomber, for a while. The one downside is that this is very padded, so it's going to be perfect for winter or autumn, but right now in summer, it's a little bit too thick. However, I'm going to get so much wear out of this, and this was such a good buy. I can't believe this went into the sample sale and people weren't like vibing with it before. I guess if I just tuck my t-shirt in to show you guys more what it will look like, because that is how I would wear it. I'm stoked. I'm like, this was an amazing find. Again, I'm saving it from landfill. And if people want to come in the comments and tell me that's bullshit, you can do what you want. But the fact is that that's true. That is a fact. Is the gilet, which I really like. It has this kind of fleecy material on the inside. So again, this is going to be perfect for winter and also autumn. Oh, my notorious BIG t-shirt is so big. But yeah, can you guys see? Here we go. I absolutely love it. It has this cool little zip, which is very useful. Doesn't have any pockets here, which is kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, if I'm going to be wearing it with layers and a bag, it's not really going to matter. I just end up shopping in the men's section all the time because I just think they have so many good pieces. I'm such a tomboy, as you might be able to tell. But I like to spice it up with little girly things, you know, make it my own. I do wish that this was reversible, because I think it would also look sick this way. And if I cut out this label, and also potentially if I could cut this one out, I think I could very carefully unpick that, then that could happen. I could potentially have 2 jackets then, which again is even better, because look how vibey that is. Like, I'm sorry, but this is a whole moment. This is a vibe. So this is a men's medium, and that was a men's medium too as well. Wouldn't that be sick if I got rid of the tags? Also, maybe I could put like a patch, you know, on the back here. I've got many patches, so it's all about making things your own. So yeah, I'm not here to promote fast fashion in any means, but I am here to promote sales in these stores, because otherwise things are going to go to landfill. So get yourself something that you know you're definitely going to wear loads. Don't go and buy things that you're going to wear once and get rid of. And I think that's a joke, because I've never lived like that, but there are genuinely people that do that, and I have conversations, or I overhear conversations with people in the fashion industry all the time. It's not really my circle, because my people are not really like that. However, there are so many people that are like that still. They go to Boohoo, they go to ASOS, they go to Misguided, and they buy things and they wear them once and then they throw them away, or like they give them to a charity shop. Give stuff to charity shops for sure, but if you don't know, you should do your research into which ones, because I try to only give my stuff to charity shops that don't go into landfill. I also use stores like Don't Shop Swap. I send my old clothes, they give me credits, and then I can buy new stuff using those credits on their website, which is amazing. It's like a swap shop online. Absolutely incredible store. Go check it out if you haven't yet. I also use Thrift Plus. That is a bit of a longer process, and you get a lot less for the value of the clothes, but they do everything for you. So you just send them out the old clothes in a bag that you no longer wear, they sell them for you, you get a percentage of the sale, and then you can either give that to charity, you can donate the like credits, the money, or you can use it on their shop. And also they have other stores that they kind of work with, collaborate with, that you can then spend those credits on. And I just think that's great. All about trying to find sustainable ways of living, but I'm also realistic, and I'm not here to promote being perfect. So if you want to get at me in the comments for not being perfect, cool, I'm not. Good luck on that. I'm not trying to be, but however, you should check this out. But if you're going to look on stores like that, or on the high street, anything like that, go for stuff that you know you're after. I get lists and I'm like, these are the things that I want, and I also get rid of stuff. Like I say, I donate, I use these swap sites, and I do what I can so that I just don't have a ridiculous amount of clothes. I mean, I do, but I could be worse. You know, I'm trying to get better. But this is my job. I work in fashion. What are you going to do? Anyway, I love this. I've talked enough. Please make sure to subscribe. Follow me also on social media. I am at Kitty Cowell on all other social media sites. And let me know what you'd like to see me post next time. Peace out.